Hey guys, and welcome back to another Skate 3 video. So we finally done it, we hit 2000 subscribers. Thank you so much, this is just amazing. And yeah, I want to make a special for you, so I thought that I could show you my secret Skate 3 parks. These are parks I have never shown anybody. Most of them are quite old, and the reason why I never made any videos about these parks is that all of these parks are unfinished, boring, or just not up to my standards. But enough said, let's go to the actual parks. So, for the first park we have Secret Plaza. This is one of my oldest parks. And yeah, you have this stair set at the beginning you can get down. And here are some plans. You can see it's not very detailed. And here are some benches and some trees. But the overall park feels quite empty. And this, I don't know, it's quite boring. You have this building right here. It looks like a, I don't know, small shop or something similar that has this round pathway I want to build. And yeah, the main reason why I never really showed you this park is probably that it's just too old and not up to my standards. Yeah, you also have this little stair set here you can get down, but that's pretty much all that is to this park. There isn't really that much going on. So, for the second park we have Monster Ramp, and yeah, at the very beginning of this park you have this kind of street part, but I don't really like that, it kind of looks ugly in my opinion. And yeah, for the main ramp you have this very steep ramp right here, it's kind of hard to get over, I just failed it. And you have this half pipe right here. And now you can see why I never made a video about it, because you get massive frame drops because of all the trees I planted. You can also do a gap over here and then skate this loop. And here you can see me doing my favorite trick in this park, which is a backflip over the steep gap, which just looks so nice. So, for the third park we have Night Gaps. I made this park I think last winter or so, I'm not really sure. And yeah, my idea was to build a park that has a night setting and just has many gaps in it, like this rail gap right here. But the park didn't really work out. All these gaps didn't really connected to each other, so you can't really do any lines, and yeah, so I never really finished the park, but it still has some cool gaps I will show you right now. First you can gap over here and then onto the street, and you can also gap from here to here. And also over the small pipe. Coming to the next park, we have the Swifty Skating Theme Park. So there's a small backstory to this park. Back in the day there was a Skate 3 team called Swifty Skating. I don't really know if it's still existing, but they needed a park builder so they could have a theme park, and they asked me if I could do a trick line theme park for them, and this is the park I built it. And yeah, I don't really know how to trick line, so don't judge what I'm doing here in the video. It's just to show you the different ramps, but I'm quite happy with the park. I think it looks quite cool. In this middle ramp you have to use a speed glitch to get over this big ramp. And yeah, in the end I never really joined the team. I think I was in it for a day or so. But yeah. And here you can see me skating, which is probably the best ramp of them all, because it just skates so smoothly. I really like to skate this ramp, even though I'm not a trick liner, which is quite strange. And for the very last we also have the worst ramp, because it's just made out of these flat pieces, and I don't know why, but it just skates horribly and I don't like it at all. Next park is simply called Japan, and I think I made this park after I watched a team video. I can't really remember what team it was, but they had a trip to Japan and there were some very interesting spots in that video, so I tried to remake all of these spots I liked into one park, and it didn't really turn out to be that great because I couldn't connect these spots. They look quite good, but I didn't knew how to complete this park. But I still think that I probably will remodel this park in the future, and yeah, then you will see a park promo of it. Coming to the last park, we have My Love Park remake, and I actually like this park, but there's one problem with it, and that is just way too big. I just built the whole gap way too big. I don't know how it happened, and that's the reason why I never finished the whole park. So I had the idea to remake Love Park and everything went great, but then at one point I realized, wait, I built it way too big, this doesn't make sense, and yeah, then I just stopped building it. So the park for itself is probably quite good, but when I remake a park I want it to be as good as possible, and yeah, this would have been a quite bad remake, so I just stopped building it. So these were all my secret parks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Skate 3 videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!